Pisces, welcome back to my channel. I'd just like to say a big thanks to all my likes and subscribers and people that have been leaving me comments. I really appreciate it. For some reason, when I try to reply to a comment, it doesn't work, but I have had to just put it in a separate one. So if you're thinking you've commented and I haven't got back, I have. It's just in a separate comment, so I do apologise. Right, okay, this is October's general reading. I've pulled you some nature whisper cards. We've got some gilded tarot. I've also pulled you a colour card for advice and guidance and an archangel oracle card also. So let's get started. I will be doing your romance readings later on in the month, but just now we'll go through these ones. Right, so the first card you've got is nurture, okay? So this is telling me if you're around children, that's good for you at the moment in October, because that's going to bring out your kind of inner child as well, okay? It also talks about nurturing not just you, not just others, but yourself, okay? So activities that were important to you, maybe even in your when you were growing up, you might want to get back into these things just because of the joy and excitement and that sort of thing. It kind of nurtures your soul, okay? So take time out for yourself, and if you've got kids or you've got kids around you, you don't obviously have to have kids, but if there's children in your family or your friends have got kids, maybe a bit of babysitting and seeing how they're carefree and enjoying life, maybe that's what you're needing a bit of as well. The second card you've got on the colour card is indigo. Lovely colour, really rich. Okay, this is quite a spiritual colour as well. So you could be getting a lot of kind of signs from the universe or spirit, repeating dreams, lyrics of the songs. If they're repeating to you, you can they stand out. Try and figure out what the message is there. Okay. It says improve your vision. Okay, so try and see what's in front of you. Don't always take things for granted. Or people or situations or things that people do for you, Pisces, okay? Just see what's in front of you. It's about having clear vision of what you have, okay? Not being so pessimistic, maybe looking more what's the word, optimistic rather than pessimistic this month, okay? Right, now these are quite new, these colour cards, so I'm going to read you the meaning from the book because I don't know, I just have a feeling that you might need this month. So indigo helps with any illness affecting your head, eyes, ears or nose. It also treats mental and emotional disorders such as ADD, anxiety and depression. Use indigo for problems with insomnia and to release stress and tension. So maybe if you've done a bit of meditation, that might help you there. Even if you're not really well, I've tried meditation, it doesn't work, try a guided meditation, they're quite good. When visualised, indigo provides a sense of clarity and purpose, okay? And visualise indigo rays to improve your vision and make your dreams a reality, okay? So it's having the vision of seeing what you want to do with your future, your goals, your aspirations, and how you want to move forward with that, okay? But before you can do that, you've got to kind of nurture yourself before you can start nurturing ideas or visions, okay? Right, so the first cards that you've got in the position is work. So let's have a look at these ones. Alright, so you've got this beautiful card here. It's called New Experiences and Possibilities. So things might be opening up at work for you, okay? Just embrace the changes. If you're being offered like work that's kind of different to what you normally do or in a different circumstance, just be open to that idea, okay? Don't close things down, just be quite open-minded, which you pretty much are anyway, Pisces, okay? And through these new experiences you might get new possibilities, so further work. It can also mean like sharpening your skills and realising your vision of your future, okay? So that could mean that you need to kind of study or do some sort of research on something, a specific technique at work or something that you use, or you could do like your resources, okay? So it says be open to that, new experience and possibilities. The card you've got on top of that is the Seven of Wands, okay? And this talks about being in a defensive stance. So maybe if someone came along and said to you at work, you know, maybe have you thought about doing this, or have you tried this material or resources to, you know, complete whatever you're doing, don't be defensive, be open about it, okay? But this is saying that you might get defensive, okay? So you might get defensive, you might be thinking they're trying to criticise how I work, or, you know, are they trying to say my work's not good enough? But I don't feel that's the situation here, okay? They're just, you know, offering some sort of guidance or advice to the situation. But I think you're going to maybe take it the wrong way and be a bit defensive. So that's just kind of the heads up on that. Right, so home, family, life, okay? This can do with your friends as well, because some friends are like family anyway. So the first card you've got is a breakthrough. This is an absolutely gorgeous card, okay? You feel open, you've had a breakthrough, something's happened at home or your home life, and it's maybe been something that's been needing to change for a while, and now you feel that there's been kind of like a breakthrough here. Now, there is elements here of air and water, and to me that talks about communication and your emotions, and it just might be as simple as you conveying how you feel about something, okay? Or someone else is going to come to you and you're going to be listening to them, and they're going to tell you, you know, how they feel or how they communicate something. Or it could be as simple as someone's actually just going to tell you rather than you trying to have to guess, okay? So it's going to be quite an open situation, and that's good because that's what you need. You need to have that two-way road, okay, for the two-way traffic. It's not one-sided. You have to play, you know, a part in this, and so do they, if you want things to work smoothly within a family setup, okay, or friends even. So there is going to be some sort of breakthrough, and that's going to be absolutely amazing. And it's going to be quite liberating. You can see here she's got her arms stretched out, you know, her body's open. There's nothing to be defensive about at home. There shouldn't have to be if you're just being your honest true self, okay? So she, you know, you might feel quite liberated by this breakthrough in October, okay? The card you've got on top of that is the Nine of Cups. Now this is an amazing card. Some people call this the wish card. And basically it's saying, you know, that wish has come through. So maybe with the breakthrough, it really ties in these two cards. And it talks about, you know, good times, celebrations, all the cups are, you know, upright. So this is going to be like a breakthrough to a better period at, you know, within your family or home life, okay? And that's going to cause celebrations. You know, everybody's kind of happy all round. And, you know, it's good times, Pisces. Right, the unexpected. Oh. Right, so for the unexpected, you've got the Be Spontaneous card. This is, again, it's a beautiful card. This, to me, it always stands out on this card as the orange, okay? So that tells me that you're quite a creative, passionate person, okay? You thrive in creative outputs. You like to be creative with, you know, how you work. Or, you know, just your pastimes, even hobbies and stuff like that. It can talk of being quite fiery at times as well. But this is what you're needing to do, because this card is called Being Spontaneous, and it's saying, you know, the woman's reaching out to the other little fairy, and it's like guiding the person, okay, to be a bit more off the wall, you know, not be so routine-like. The top of that, you've got the Four of Cups. This talks about boredom. We can see here the guy is looking pretty bored at his head, and he's like, what's going on? And now he's bored and he's not focused, okay? And this is maybe how you're going to be. And it can also talk of this card of like a missed opportunity. So if you're not paying attention to what's in front of you, then you could miss that offer. So sometimes being spontaneous, but being focused with what you're doing, okay, and not falling into the trap of being bored, okay? So that's the unexpected situation. What is your role going to be this month? Well, your role, you've got the Open Your Heart card. This is absolutely beautiful. So this kind of ties in with the home card because you've got the breakthrough. This is talking about being vulnerable. Open your heart. Don't close down. Don't not say how you feel. Be quite honest. This is telling you October is the month to be vulnerable, to put it out there, tell people how you feel, you know, and truly come from a place of love, okay? So let your heart be open, and it's all right to be vulnerable. I know a lot of people don't want to be vulnerable, but if you're not vulnerable at some time or honest with how you feel, or if you know, if you want to be with someone or you don't want to be with someone, it's always best to come from that honest place, okay, where there's no manipulation on either sides of the fence, and you're just there coming from a place of love with an open heart and open to be vulnerable, okay? Because if you don't risk anything, you're never going to gain anything, okay? And on top of that, you've got the Two of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Pentacles can talk about choices. So there might be two options that are coming your way, and maybe this is your role. Maybe you have to open your heart to something or someone, but that's going to lead you to two options and you're going to have to choose, okay? This can also talk about the balance. It's you trying to keep the balance this month. Your role is trying to keep the balance between finance, work life and home life, okay? But it is quite a positive card because there is a rainbow. So you might have two options at home or at work. You're going to have to be vulnerable, open your heart, tell the person, or, you know, be honest about the situation, okay, before you can sort of develop and move forward. So what is the outcome going to be for you, Pisces, for the month? The outcome is to show your gratitude and appreciation, okay? So if someone is coming forward and they're being quite open, and, you know, or you're being quite open, just be grateful that the honesty is there within that situation between you or someone else, or, you know, at work even, okay? Just be grateful for the things that you have and appreciate the things that you do have. Sometimes Pisces, I mean, I love Pisces, okay? My son's a Pisces, but sometimes Pisces don't see what's in front of them, okay? And this is maybe tying in with this card here, improve your vision, okay? Sometimes they don't always see, and sometimes they can take things for granted, okay? And it's not until someone says something or, you know, speaks up that that can be rectified. And sometimes they just, you don't always live in reality. You know, your heads are sometimes in the clouds, and sometimes it's, you know, you've got to come back down to earth, which everybody does, into the real life, into the reality of situations with people or at work or family. And you've just got to be grateful for the things that they do, and sometimes you don't always show that. So this month, the outcome is you showing your gratitude, okay, and appreciation for what people do for you. You've got the Five of Cups, okay, and you're not feeling that great by the end of the month. The outcome, this talks, you can see here it's quite stormy red weather in the background, and it, you know, it's not like a positive outlook on this situation. But all is not lost because it's 5 cups, 3 are tipped over and 2 are still upstanding, okay? So you are maybe by the end of the month feeling a bit depleted, you know, feeling a bit tired. Just try not to burn yourself out. As the nurture card said at the very start of your reading, try to nurture yourself, because by the end of the month, if you don't look after yourself, this is obviously how you could end up feeling, okay? A bit burnt out, a bit depleted, a bit knackered, okay? A bit on your knees, and there's not much else you can give. And your energy is going to be quite low. So nurture yourself, okay, and just be grateful and appreciate the little things that people do for you, like cooking your meals, cleaning your clothes, or, you know, or just phoning you up, seeing how you are, being a good friend, and so on, okay? Right, Pisces, that's your reading for this month.